Hello, we're back with another CC video, and today we're going to be doing CC 11. And today we're just going to be taking the risks that don't make the enemies too tanky to deal with, basically. So, for our members, we have our vanguards, which basically help us generate DP and deal with the platforms at the beginning, just because for our early game, Shiryuki, Glaucus, and Haze help us deal with the carts, while Cardigan and Lancet help us deal with the enemies on the top, and Firewatch helps us deal with the enemies on the bottom left. And Stewart's just there for some assistance if needed. So, let's do this. Alright, first off, deploy Plume to remove the platform on the top so we can give Jessica time to deal with the enemies. Now this part's a little RNG depending on how much they dodge, so you might fail at this part a couple of times. But hopefully RNG does well here as it did in the video. Okay, next deploy Fang. RNG should get a little bit better now that Fang is attacking the enemies for DP. And now the top 3 enemies are dealt with. Now place down Firewatch on the bottom left as soon as possible so to deal with the Gates as well as to charge up her camouflage skill. Alright, you're set for now. Now wait for Vanilla to come up so that she can deal with that last Gate, which will slip by if she's not placed down quickly enough. And there we go, as you can see, activate camouflage right there, and that last Gate is dealt with. Now Firewatch should take care of the enemies, and now start removing platforms with vanguards. You'll take a hit here and there, but that's okay. Alright, so now that those 2 platforms are removed, place down Glaucus so that you can deal with the dock workers pretty easily from this point on. Bind here, so that last one will take a lot more damage from the water, and the enemies on the top should just be dealt with by themselves. Remove Jessica for later and place down Haze so that we can deal with the carts and keep generating more DP. Now, one thing to notice is that you don't want to kill the carts too fast because then Firewatch will target the Gates, which will then get Glaucus killed by the snipers because Firewatch won't be targeting the casters on the bottom left. You can see as I delay. A good timing is to activate Firewatch's S1 first and then activate Haze skill. Now that they're dead, now Firewatch should be able to target them easily. Now here, place down Shiryuki so that she can deal with the Gates on the top, and then bind if need be. Alright, now you should have just about enough DP to put out Cardigan, so put her down as soon as you can. Now Cardigan will take a lot of damage from the enemies on the top, so you're going to need to place down Lancet as soon as you can too, preferably after she takes the first hit. Boom, there we go. Now that should be pretty self-sustaining. The dock workers should basically kill themselves. All you need to worry about is the surf border on the bottom, but Shiryuki and Glaucus should deal with him very smoothly. Lancet will die here to tank the hit for Firewatch, but that's okay. Firewatch should be able to deal with everyone on the bottom left, however she may not be able to kill them quickly enough, as you can see in this video, so you might need to remove Cardigan early on, and then so you can replace them with some bait so that Glaucus doesn't die, because it's very important that Glaucus doesn't die here for her binds. So just keep baiting if need be. Sometimes this part is a bit RNG of who Firewatch targets. So yeah, and now you're set for the next phase. Place Jessica here to deal some more damage to Gates. Not strictly necessary, but it's very helpful just in case. You can work around this a little bit, but it's just better to place down Jessica. Alright, activate Haze skill here. And that should deal with the first cart for now. That first cart's going to start moving though, so make sure to bind in time. And then boom. So Urgate should die basically here. Now, you want to wait until Shiryuki deals with the Urgates on the top, and then activate her skill. That way she gets the maximum arts damage on the vehicle. Also, she'll slow the enemies as they walk by too, so that's very convenient timing. That's why you also don't want to have the movement speed risk enabled, because that just disables so many strategies for this map. I kid you not. It really hurts to have that movement speed risk in. Okay. Now, Glaucus bind everything after Haze breaks the cart. Preferably bind immediately, like that. And now, everyone will die. And Stewart for some support. As you can see, it got a bit close, and I accidentally oriented him the wrong way. But there we go. That's the run. Pretty easy CC this round. I feel like I could have gotten higher if I had more DPS units, but I'm pretty happy with this run, honestly. So, yeah. And there are teammates. Also, one thing I'd like to mention is I don't use modules because I'm kind of an old-timey person, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just save modules in case I really need them, which I haven't felt like I need it on this run, so maybe in CC12 I'll need them, but also I don't feel like grinding out stuff. Alright, see ya later. Bye.